Hi guys, and welcome back to another Airsoft video. Today we are visiting Alpha 55, which is primarily a woodland based site, but it also does contain some CQB areas. The site is based in North Wales and it's roughly around an hour's drive from central Manchester. So kicking off with the first game, myself and Carl have an objective to try and take the CQB area. As you can see right now, we are moving around the side of the CQB area to try and flank the enemy forces that are in there. So we are just trying to take out the remaining players that are in the CQB base and trying to clear it out. As my mag runs out, Carl takes point and manages to take the last remaining enemy player out on that position, which enables us to move up. And as you can see, as we approach the rear of the CQB area, there are one or two enemy players still left straggling around, so we take that one out and move up. I think we shot that guy a little bit as he wasn't expecting us to be at the rear of the CQB area. So this is a nice little position that I got myself into. It basically overlooks a big open ground. It's very hard to get across this open ground if you've got someone in this position. I found myself to be quite concealed due to the tyres and the foliage that is just to my right. I managed to hold off quite a few enemy players, as you'll see from the footage, but I also managed to take a really painful hit to the face. Now I'm not too sure why I've run back at this point to reload my mag. I think I heard people to the right of me, so I didn't want to leave myself sort of open cover. So I sort of ran back into the CQB area just to reload my mag, got straight back out there and took my position again. As you can see, players are starting to make their advance up towards the front of the CQB area, but obviously because of my position I'm able to sort of overlook and see who's making an attempt.
Nice shot! Right in the face!
In the face! In the face!
Yeah, that shot really hurt. Caught me right on the cheekbone. It was one of them shots that really make your eyes water. So moving on to the second part of the gameplay, myself and Carl now attacking from the CQB area into, I think it was called the oil refinery. I can't really remember from the day what each area was called, but there was like a big sort of oil rig at the back, it just embedded in the tree line back there. So basically what me and Carl decided to do is, rather than go straight on, we decided to go round the side and try and flank the enemy. A bit of a sneaky tactic, and it took us a fair bit to get round there, but once we were, it gave us a bit of a sort of an advantage on the enemy because they weren't expecting us from that side. So as you can see, just dig myself into cover there, and as soon as I bobbed my head out, the enemy player saw that I was there and managed to take one great shot and clip me on the arm. I wasn't too sure whether it hit me or not, so I just thought, fair play, I'll take it. So the third part of the gameplay, myself and Carl had an objective. We had to rescue our downed teammates, which was located in a shed. I decided to take the long route as always. We moved around the back of the site to try and flank the enemy from behind and rescue our downed players. As you can see here, we're just making our way around on the footpath. We slowly bank right into the foliage. So we are approaching the shed area here, and myself and Carl can sort of hear the firefight going on further on into the woodland, and this is basically us just approaching the shed. And as we get closer to the shed, we can see more enemy players coming out of the area, so obviously it's a high risk area, we need to be on point. At this point I can see there's an enemy player behind the shed and the door flings open. Now, unlucky for me, I didn't know that those guys were on my team. I just thought the enemy had occupied the shed and took our two players. Obviously this became evident as soon as the guy started shouting at me saying, we're on your team, we're on your team. So that's my bad. I took a team player out on that one, just purely because I couldn't see his armband because it was on his left arm. So obviously there are two down pilots. Me and Carl decide to move up because he takes the guy out behind the shed. So we slowly move up, making sure the area is secure and clear. So after releasing the down pilots, that was the end of game and our objective complete. As always, if you did enjoy watching the video and you would like to see more gameplay footage from myself, please drop me a thumbs up, and if you could, leave me some feedback in the comments section below. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay low, move fast.